Jody, great result tonight. How rewarding is it to see that type of performance after all the hard work in training?
Yeah, I think you could see early on the cobwebs. We've had no game time as yet. It's been a lot of conditioning work and technique work as opposed to match play. But as we settled into it, we've got a foothold in the game. Concord, you can see maybe they're not quite as strong as us in terms of squad depth, and they weakened as the game went on, and we got stronger as the game went on. Really pleasing to see GK come back in the condition that he has come in. Looked really fit, really sharp. He has done all week in training, and he got rewarded with 3 good goals.
I was going to move on to GK. He looked very, very sharp. Just how pleasing is it to see, like you say, the condition he came back in? How good is it to see a lot of the players coming back in good condition anyway, and then working so hard to maintain and improve that? Yeah,
it's been an ongoing sort of narrative for us in training, how fit everyone is. They've all come back in such good shape.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky, obviously. Like, if you look at the staff now, we've got Neil, who's a very experienced strength and conditioning coach. He gave them programs over the summer, and he's continued to work hard with them since we've come back in, and we're seeing the rewards. We looked strong tonight physically. We didn't always look really well organised or a great understanding of playing with each other, but that's what these games are for. But in terms of the conditioning and the 45 minutes under their belt, I thought it was a really positive night.
And similarly to that, I spoke to Peter earlier last week, and he said first couple of games he's not overly fussed with maybe the quality of football, but it's about getting that match sharpness, and it looks like we're well on the way to that.
Yeah, of course, you know, you're always going to say you're not bothered about the quality of football, but if we went out there and lost 4-0, I think people would be bothered about it. But we went out there, and like I say, we started a little bit rusty, and our choices with the ball weren't always great, but we haven't done any match practice. As the game went on, as Concord tired, we started moving the ball well. You saw our football intelligence coming through with little third man runs, and Andy Elifuru on the overlap on that right hand side, Bagasan on the overlap on the left hand side, and we grew into the game, and without being disrespectful, started to control it, and got our rewards in the second half.
Yeah, 100%. And you've been at the club for a while now, almost a year, but this season you've made that move permanent. Just how happy are you to be here and part of this excellent coaching team?
First of all, I was really happy with the opportunity that Peter and Terry gave me in the first place to come in and work with them. I felt as though we grew as a management team. I got to know how they work, and they've got to know me, and I think we saw bits of that during the season. But also, Jack Wilson came in, Glenn Johnson came in, and the management team has grown and grown and grown, and that kind of highlights the professionalism of the club. And when I could see the direction the club was going in, I felt I really wanted to be part of that. I could have sort of looked for other opportunities, but I didn't. I gave my commitment early on that if I was wanted here, I'd be back here. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here. It's a good role at a club on the up, but 2 for a youngish coach, manager, whatever, I've been a manager, but to work under Peter and Terry and get the benefit of their experience, it's only going to make me better at my job in years to come. But it's good to be part of a club that's on an upward curve, and I feel that we are.
Yeah, it's great to hear, and speaking to a lot of the players, they seem like a really tight-knit group already. You say the coaching staff, the management team is similar, so it seems to be filtering down through the ranks, really.
Definitely, but it was all new last year, weren't it? Peter come in the summer, the club was in difficult times, recruitment was difficult. Some of it was very late in pre-season, so getting that togetherness is always going to be difficult. But this time, we first day of pre-season, we had 22 players there, so we've already had a chance to help evolve that togetherness. But I have to say, they do seem like a particularly good group in terms of their togetherness, not just simply because we've been in for 6 or 7 days together. I think there's been a focus on getting the right kind of personalities in, and I think we've done that. Obviously, there's a long way to go, and we'll learn a lot more about each other, but I feel as though the personalities that Peter's brought in are the type that will work together and work for the club.
Absolutely, it's great to hear. Well, Jody, congratulations, 1 on making your move permanent, and 2 on the performance tonight.
Yeah, thanks very much.